his name.
Jayland Walker.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
Say it louder.
Jayland Walker.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
I can't hear you.
Jayland Walker.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
A little bit louder.
Jayland Walker.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
So we're going to show them something that they don't expect from us. Okay? We owe Jayland something beautiful. We're going to show them something that they don't expect from us. They expect for us to be rowdy because we're angry. They expect for us to be wild because we're hurt. They expect us to attack them because they attack us. But we're going to stand fast. We're going to stand fast. We're going to stand in solidarity and we're not going to move. Okay? We're not going to let them intimidate us. We're not going to let them push us around. And we're going to stand in solidarity.
How are y'all doing? I heard infuriated. I heard pissed off somewhere. Tired. How are y'all doing? No, I want y'all to be real with me. You don't have to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. How are y'all doing? Exhausted. Drained. Sad. Tired. Sick of this shit. Pissed off. How are y'all doing?
Over it.
Sad.
Over it.
Over it. Exhausted. How are y'all doing? Disgusted. Devastated. How are y'all doing? Sick. That's real. Thank you for being honest with me.
I'm not good at public speaking, so this is a lot more people than I expected. Thank you all so much for being here. But y'all shouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be here. None of us should be here tonight. So tonight's a little bit different. Like you said, they expect us to be rowdy. They expect us to tear shit up. We're not going to do that tonight. We're going to take the focus off the police tonight, and we're going to honor Jayland.
That's right.
We are going to grieve his death. We are going to process this trauma as a community, and we are going to be there for one another. Tonight we're going to honor Jayland. We're going to reclaim the narrative of who he was. There's a lot of shit going on in the news about who he was. The community that knew him is going to say who he was.
Take your time. Take your time.
So thank you for showing up for this community. I am from Akron. I love this community. And this is just overwhelming.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
Justice for
Jayland Walker.
Why we here?
Jayland Walker.
Justice for
Jayland Walker.
Mama, mama, can't you see what the system's done to me?
What the system's done to me.
They locked us up, they put us down.
They locked us up and put us down.
Ain't no justice in this town.
Ain't no justice in this town.
There ain't no
Justice in this town.
Ain't no justice in this town.
Papa, Papa, don't you cry.
Papa, Papa, don't you cry.
Today is not my day to die.
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 Today is not.
Jayland Walker.
Williams.
Justice for Jayland Walker.
Justice for Jayland Walker.
Justice for Casey Goodson.
Justice for Casey Goodson.
Justice for Andre Hill.
Justice for Andre Hill.
Justice for Micaiah Bryant.
Justice for Micaiah Bryant.
Justice for Tanisha Chappelle.
Justice for Tanisha Chappelle.
Justice for Breonna Taylor.
Justice for Breonna Taylor.
Justice for Jacob Blake Jr.
Justice for Jacob Blake Jr.
Justice for Jamari Rice.
Justice for Jamari Rice.
Justice for Fred Cox.
Justice for Fred Cox.
Justice for Sean Monterosa.
Justice for Sean Rosa.
Justice for Kaylee Hickerson.
Justice for Kaylee Hickerson.
Justice for Dante Wright.
Justice for Dante Wright.
Justice for George Floyd.
Justice for George Floyd.
Justice for Vincent Belmonte.
Justice for Vincent Belmonte.
Justice for Tamir Rice.
Justice for Tamir Rice.
Justice for Patrick Lyoya.
Justice for Patrick Lyoya.
Justice for Leon Floyd.
Justice for Leon Floyd.
Justice for Ray Cox.
cops. Justice for Ray Cobb.
Justice for Jordan Griffith.
Justice for Jordan Griffith.
Justice for Anthony McLean. Justice for Travis Nagdy. Justice for Travis Nagdy. Justice for Jordan McCormick.
Justice for Jordan McCormick.
Justice for Xavier Hill.
Justice for Xavier Hill.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
To rise as leaders and agents of change to combat the racism, hatred, police brutality, and prejudice within our nation.
Okay.
I stand here today to encourage you that we, my brothers and sisters, are the change of which we seek.
Listen.
Society does not need the next King, X, or Newton, but the battleground of change is waiting on you to be the best you to stand up and do whatever you can to dismantle racism and hatred and replace it with equity and love. This is not the time to be silent. This is not the time to be stagnant.
Listen.
A 25-year-old young black man was murdered by the police right here in this city.
Listen.
The time is now for us to stand as the people and let the world know again that the power is the people.
Listen.
And we will not tolerate injustices any longer. The civil rights movement never ended because how the hell could it have ended if we're still right here fighting for civil rights today? I'm talking to an American on April 4th, 2022, Patrick Leoya.
Listen.
A 26-year-old refugee from the Democratic Republic of the Congo was fatally shot right in the back of the head by Officer Christopher Sturt of the Grand Rapids Police Department.
GRPD.
Fuck 'em. I'm talking to an America that constantly attacks, belittles, and murders our black women.
Listen.
An America full of misogyny trying to tell women what to do with their own body.
Listen.
I'm talking to an America that allows the police to choke and eventually murder a man in broad daylight as he screams, "I can't breathe!"
Listen.
I'm talking to an America where the police treat terrorists such as Dylan Roof to Burger King, but yet kill Sandra Black while in custody, kill both Gene in his own home, tased Natasha Buchanan to death in jail while she was experiencing a mental health crisis and kept their knee on the neck of George Floyd for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Brothers and sisters, here today I'm talking to an American who still does not have the morality, ethics, nor goal to arrest and convict the murderers of Breonna Taylor.
Come on.
I'm talking to an America where the police shot Jayland over 60 times. I said it earlier and I'll say it again. The time is out for waiting for the next Malcolm or Martin, but the time is now for you to be the best you that you was created to be. I like to make the notion today that maybe the reason nobody has done anything about it because it is embedded within your purpose. I am revolutionary. I am revolutionary.
Say his name.
Jayland Walker.
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 He was just such a good guy. We were actually right across the street at a friend's house playing cards, and we just heard the whole thing go down. And for the next day to know that it was a friend of mine really hurt. I just pulled out my yearbook yesterday, and I had best friend written over his forehead. He was just such a good guy, and I just hope everyone here, I know we're here today, but remember tomorrow while we're here, and just keep this going. Don't stop. I just hope everyone realizes the purpose that we're here. And just don't forget about it tomorrow. We're here today, but keep going tomorrow. And just always spread a good light. Jayland was such a good guy. As I mentioned, not an ugly bone in his body. I mean, crack jokes every morning, laughing. If you're having a bad day, go talk to Jayland. He will make you, oh my goodness, he was hilarious. Come from such a good family. They tried to put him in good schooling. His mother, Pam, and his father, Pete, were just great people. And yeah, Jayland was just a great guy, and I hope everyone remembers him that way.
I will say is, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sierra Mason. I do travel nationally to support families and communities that are involved in this kind of situation and other human rights issues. And I'll say in the 3 years that I've been boots on the ground, heavy, I've never been in an event that was like this, where we actually did have time to cry and heal and feel, because I feel like, yeah, like when I watched the video, it was all right, mobilize, just instant. I know what to do. This is what we're doing. This is, protocol, and a lot of it goes into autopilot. And so to actually have the time to feel and grieve and mourn and love and hear stories, it's so beautiful to hear that he was a football player and that why we wanted to do this. This is exactly why Destiny did this event, so that we can reclaim the person, the human